Shalom. Welcome back to another episode of Bible Secrets Revealed. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone and salutations to you brothers that's pushing this truth in sincerity. The name of this topic is going to be seek balance if possible, right? Seek balance if possible. This just topic popped in my head, just reflecting on certain individuals and certain situations I've seen in the truth, this walk, over the years. And a lot of times these situations or problems arise because of not being in balance or not seeking to be in balance. Now, every brother is different within this truth of ours, all right? Different personalities. Hey, even in the world, you might have not even hung out with a certain brother or clicked with a certain brother, but now you're in a camp environment. Now you're in the truth in the church together with that brother, which doesn't mean anything, because if we all believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai in the same doctrine, all right, we owe it to one of another to keep each and every brother in that high esteem. But back to the point of this balance. Now, within balance, you don't want to be all the way onto one extreme of one end or the other extreme of the other end. And I'm gonna speak on, let's say, I'll give an example, a brother that might have a heavy spirit, and he's 110% of constantly doing the work, getting on brothers, rebuking, which is a spirit that a lot of brothers should have, but they have this basically this spirit 24/7, 365, right? Constant, all right? And a lot of times when you have an individual like this, they'll burn themselves out, right? They'll burn themselves out because that's out of balance. Even though those are great things to do and beautiful feats to accomplish, that still is unbalanced. Now I'm gonna grab some scriptures. Bear with me 1 second. This is Ecclesiastes 7:16. It says, "Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise." Okay? "Why shouldest thou destroy thyself?" Now, that's an example of being, too far to one extreme. All right? Another example would be, you say a brother that's too far in the opposite extreme. He's not, you wouldn't require him diligent. He'd do certain things. Hell, he may even be, have a job or whatever, and he works a lot of hours. Okay, and he's not always pushing out the amount of work, let's say, other brothers do. Okay, and sometimes working them hours causes. Now I know I've went through this bout. It challenges you to push harder to do the work because you spend a lot of hours doing a carnal job or whatever. So you got to bring yourself out from that extreme too. That's not good either, right? Even though you're making money and you can help yourself and also help the brotherhood, you don't want to be too far to that side of the extreme either. You want to try to have a good balance. Okay, that's another example. Or you have the example of brothers that's kind of in the other camp. That's basically their answer for everything is, hey, fuck that. America's gonna be destroyed in the next half an hour. That's their spirit, man. They don't never focus or try to put things together to help themselves within this situation. They don't use this world, right, for what they can get out of it. Now, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, he has given you the wisdom to navigate not only these scriptures, but how to deal with and navigate these other heathens and opportunities that may arise. All right. And these opportunities may not only help you, but help brothers around you that might be in dire straits and bad situations. So you can't have an answer as though America's about to be destroyed in a half an hour. Or fuck this, I'm not going to pay this ticket because America about to be destroyed. It's going to come back, what, a week or a month down the line and bite you in your ass. Okay? Let's get another scripture. Bear with me. This is Ecclesiastes 10:18. It says, by much slothfulness the building decayeth, and through idleness of hands the house droppeth through. Right. So you know you have certain carnal weights put up on you. All right. The scriptures say we are subject to payments. So by you not you choosing to forego doing certain things, as far as working, as far as learning how to manage money, as far as learning how to make correct decisions inside Esau's captivity, okay, your other side, your house might decayeth. All right, you might always be in a perpetual situation of, damn, I'm just stuck, I'm out of it. Right? When if you would have been more balanced or seek the middle of this walk, you will have something to at least sustain you dealing with these tribulations that we must go through. Okay, so it's a balance of a perfect balance that you must seek in this thing. Okay, let's keep going. This is going to be, this is Proverbs 11:1. It says, a false balance is an abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight. Right. So that's, like I say, if it's possible, seek, right? Seek that balance, man. Seek that perfect balance. Because being on one or opposite end of these extremes is not good, man. Right? I've seen, like I said, many brothers come and go over the years being out of balance. Okay, being out of sorts. All right? Because if you too far one way, that could easily be your ass, man. And these demons will even push you farther in that direction to get you out of there. I've seen that too, and I've experienced that too. So that's why self-examination is also a key of keeping that perfect balance. Right? So I think I got some more scriptures. Let's keep going. This is the book of 1 Timothy 4:14. It says, neglect not the gift that is in thee. All right? Like I said, if you're too far on the other end of this thing and you're not using the gifts which Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai gave you, or you're not using the talent which he gave you, you're neglecting it. And that's being out of whack. All right. That's being out of balance. Okay. It says, which was given thee by prophecy with the laying of the hands of the presbytery. It says, meditate unto these things, give thyself wholly to them, that thy profiting may appear to all. Right. So being in balance, doing the works, doing what's required of you, right, is a way to set an example for the ones that are watching. The scriptures describe us, or the hopeful elect, as being living examples, man. Basically, living letters, and that's what we're to be, examples for the ones that have the eyes and the ears to see, that are watching. Because believe it, man, people are watching. All right. Regardless of what the view counts say, all right, these scriptures, these prophecies are manifesting, and the end is really drawing nigh. So, brothers, you gotta be steadfast, okay? Steadfast in this, all right, and stop doubting yourself. Verse 16: take heed unto thyself and to the doctrine, continue in them, for in doing this thou shalt both save thyself and them that hear thee. Right. So a lot of times we sound like a broken record, but it's meant to be repetitive. Yahweh is repetitive. All right. You never know who's seeing this message or hearing this message for the first time. All right. But we have to walk that balance beam. We can't be too far to the one end. We can't be too far to the other end, because you don't want to, ruin yourself, man. Let me see if I got anything else. This is Proverbs 10:4. It says, "He becometh poor that dealeth with a slack hand." Right. So it's brothers that on the other end of this extreme, like I said, dealing with, America's about to be destroyed tomorrow, that might deal with a lot of slack, right? Might deal with not having shit because they so far on the extreme that they don't understand. Like I said, if they move more toward the middle, all right, through the spirit, all right, through the faith of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, like the examples of our forefathers, all right, they will be able to overcome some of those adversities that arise. All right. It says, "But the hand of the diligent maketh rich." Now this is twofold, man, because you can't be slack in the scriptures and understanding, and your fulfillment in the brotherhood. Guess what? You're gonna become poor, meaning you're not gonna receive salvation. But the hand of the diligent make they calling and your calling and your election assured by being diligent, right? You're going to receive salvation for that. But this also pertains in a carnal way too. We're also dealing with money, because money is a defense. All right. So you can't be too far one way or the other, right? If you do what's required, you show up to your job, you treat it like a business. You get in, you get out, use it for what you need to use it for. Use it to help yourself. Use it to help the brother next to you. All right. And then all things are better after that. Okay. That's just, me speaking from experience of what I've seen in this truth, not being too far in one direction, because that's a constant fight. That's a constant battle that I battle myself with. All right. Something that I have to continually and perpetually work on. Right. But I don't want to make this too long. I hope it was edifying to the Akim. I want to give all glory, praise, and honors to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And Shalom the next time.